Hi and welcome to iSolutions online demo. I am your software engineer for microtechnologies, and I'm sure you are aware about the functions and purpose and usefulness of the POS itself. And I'm very excited to introduce our product. On behalf of microtechnologies, iSolutions is a trusted point of sale system in the market today. The software currently serves hundreds of different satisfied businesses today, from restaurants, pharmacies, coffee shops, and retail outlets. So the features of iSolutions can be tailored fit to the end user depending on their request. As some of our clients request new and advanced features to be added on the iSolutions standard package. However, these revisions are per approval basis. So doesn't mean we mentioned that iSolutions can be tailored, but these requirements, if you have other requirements different from what are the features existing on the software today, it doesn't mean that we can instantly provide them to you. So if in the future or after this demo, if you have questions, please let us know if you have another requirements, and we will be very glad to assist you on that. So iSolutions have various system features, as you can see on this system. So let me start by showing you the interface of our front end POS. So this is the system or the interface that the cashier will use when operating the POS. So I will log in to the default username and password of our iSolutions, and this is the interface. So a basic question is how do we operate this point of sale? Let's assume someone is ordering a specific product on your store using using barcode. If you know the barcode, or if you have a barcode scanner, you just have to scan the barcode. So for now, I will show you how to input the item if you don't have a barcode scanner. So you just have to press enter here, and the system will give us a list of uh, the items that we can sell using the iSolutions. Or sometimes you have to search. If you are searching, you just have to type the the words that you're trying to find, and press enter here. The system will show us the items matching yeah, our search criteria. So if the highlighted item or product is the product that your customer is buying, then you have to press F2, or you can click F2 here. You can click the OK button, and then the system will show it on the details section of our transaction. If your customer is buying multiple quantity, so let's say they are buying 10 pieces of a specific product, you just type in the quantity and press the backslash key on your keyboard, and then you can scan the barcode. So this time I know the barcode, so the barcode could be like this, and then press enter. You don't have to type, you just have to scan, and the system will do the rest. So as you can see, the system will get all the information of that product with a barcode. And if this is final, if your customer is going to pay, you just have to press F3. So our system is keyboard operated. You can also use the mouse if you want, or if you have a touchscreen monitor, you can use them as well. You can use multiple ways to operate the POS. So let's go ahead and press F3, and the system will ask for a payment. So what our cashier will do is just type in the amount that they receive from the customer. Let's say they paid this amount, and then press enter, and the system will show us the change instantly after pressing the enter key. And then to print this payment and to finalize the payment, we will press F2. So after pressing the F2 button, the system will automatically print the receipt on your receipt printer, and you can give it to the customer. Another example is, what if the customer is a senior citizen? So if the customer is a senior citizen, you just choose the product or scan the barcode, including the quantity, and then you just press the F9 button to make all of the products senior citizen discounted, and then you press the F2 again. So to save, just press F2. Now, as an example for a senior citizen transaction, what we will do is we will input all of the items that the senior citizen is buying. So we will put multiple items here, and then we will press F9. So the F9 will basically trigger this button or the functions of this button for a senior citizen discount. So if your customer is a senior citizen and they have a senior citizen's ID, so you can press this F9, and then the system will highlight all of the products that your customer is buying, and then you can press F3 to save. So this this function will basically make all of the products that the customer is buying to VAT exempt. So all of the products of the customer is buying will be converted into VAT exempt if they are senior citizen, and if your establishment is VAT registered. If it's not VAT registered, then the system will not remove any VAT from that, and the system will only give the appropriate discount for a specific product. So let's go ahead and press F3, and the system will ask about the ID number and the name of the senior citizen. So you just type in all of the information that the system requires from the senior citizens or PWD ID of the customer. So let's go ahead and type the ID number. So let's assume the ID number is like this, and the name will be any name. So and then you can press enter or click apply, and the system will again ask for payment. So we will put the amount that they give to us and press enter. And then the change will come out and press F2. And automatically the system will print your receipt. So I just want to show you what is the receipt looks like. So there's the receipt looks like this, and you can see all of the information, including the ID number and the senior citizen ID, because our customer is a senior citizen. So everything that you need, including the senior citizen computation, is described here, and information about our company is here. So this is our receipt. And also you can give basic discounts. If you want to give your customers discount, uh, standard discounts, you can give them. So to demonstrate this feature, I will create another transaction, and then I will trigger the function of the discount. So if you don't know the shortcut key for that specific function, you can press F1 and the system will give us all the shortcut keys. So if we want to apply a discount, the system is saying that we have to press the F8. So we will press the F8 button or key from the keyboard, and the system will ask for a administrator access login, because giving discount is not for everyone. So maybe these are the special customers, or regular customer, or a family of the owner. So depends on the reason why are we giving out discount. So once the supervisor or the manager logs into that access login, we can choose which discount are we going to give. So we have a default 5%, 10%, and 20% of discount, but you can always change. Let's say you just want to give 2%. So you can choose the open discount and press or type the amount, or the amount, and press apply. So the system will give 100 pesos discount, and then we can save by pressing F3 again, and then the amount and F3. That's how easy it is to use the system, and then the system will print that receipt for you. Okay, so now we have discussed already the basic functions of the POS for the cashier. What will happen if the shift of the cashier ends already? So the cashier will have to tender their collections to you, or the cash. They have to submit this remittance to the office, and sign a report stating how much sales they have generated. So what the cashier will do is they will just press the escape key on the keyboard, and the system will ask us, "Do you want to close your shift and remit cash collections?" So they have to close the shift, and they will just answer yes, and the system will give us the this form as a cash count for the money that they are going to remit to the office. So they will just count the number of pieces. So let's assume they entered one on all the fields, and the system will give us the total cash count amount. So let's assume they entered something like this, and they press OK. Again, the system will automatically print a report showing all of the information they type in that form. So this report looks like this. So the system will give us the information on what time the shift started and the shift ends, how much was the starting change fund, and how much sales they have generated. And then the report will state here that the cash count is short by this amount, and this the cashier will sign this report, and they will submit this report to the office, to the admin office, including all of the cash they have collected from their cash drawers. So that's how the front end POS works, and I will proceed to the back office application in the next video. Okay, so we are now going to discuss what are the features and what can we do in the back office. So what are the reports, the functions, and how to control the inventory. So we will start in the setup, the file maintenance. So our products or items are based on categories, or all of them will be grouped in a specific category. So these categories can be grocery items, canned goods, grooming products, beauty products, or whatever it is applicable in your business. So another thing is the location. So the system can hold inventories for multi locations or multi branch. You can simply add the branch here, and then you can see what's happening regarding the inventory for the specific branch. So what we are trying to monitor here is the transfers and the receiving of the products of specific branch. And then our item master is basically the database for our all of the items that are available in our store. So you just click add, edit, or delete, whichever applies. But delete will basically prevent you from deleting the item if that item has a transaction already. So we cannot just delete uh, any item when they have transactions already. And then we can search existing records here just in case you want to edit specific item, and then just double click the item and you can edit all of the information. And with the reports, we can view the inventory report here. So the inventory report will basically tell us what is in our inventory, including the total cost and the total price of the specific inventory count. So that in the end, we can we can see how much is the total inventory amount of our stock. And then here we can create purchase orders, deliveries, return to suppliers. So this is basically monitoring every actions that we are making for a uh, specific product. And for the inventory, we have the stocks transfers. transfer out and transfer in if you have multiple branches. And then we have stocks adjustments to adjust the inventory quantity. We also have the office use just in case you need this feature if you were creating samples or giveaways for your customers or for test purposes, you can use this feature. And then we also have the spoilage entry, which basically holds all the information of the broken items or expired items that we need to take out from the inventory. So the input is basically very easy. It is also keyboard operated, or you can use the mouse. So for this example, I will just press enter, the same as the POS, and just put the quantity here. And the system will automatically compute everything. So once you save that specific transfer, the system will automatically update all of the inventory related to this product. So once we save, it is already completed and we can print. So this is the issue slip, and you can put all the uh, persons involved with this stocks transfer, and we can view the existing transaction and we can make reports. So all of our reports are based on dates. So you can just choose any date you want and open a report. If you want a per location report, you just choose the location here and you can open all of the reports that are available in this feature, in this system. So these are the reports that are available. And this is basically the same as the received transfer, but the received transfer will just add an inventory count to your items. And the stocks adjustments, it depends. If you want to take out inventory or add inventory just because there is a conflict, you can use this feature. The office use is similar, so all of the ways how to input the items here are all the same. So you just have to press enter and choose the item, put the quantity, and then press enter and then save. So once saved, everything is on our database and they are all ready for reporting and automatically updates the inventory count. So let's go ahead and check out the sales reports. Okay, so we have various reports on this system, and all of the reports are based on dates. Uh, you can choose whichever report you wish to know all of the information regarding your sales in this sales or invoicing feature of the system. So let's assume we'll choose the this date, and then we can use the summarized sales report, and the system will give us all the information including the totals and the discounts that we have given. And very interesting part of the system is the profit analysis. So you will know how much you earned for this specific date. So the system will basically show us all of the information that we have on the database, including the cost of the products, the prices, the markup amount. So the markup per unit is basically used to know what is the product that give us more profit than the others. So you can check it check it here, and total cost and everything you can actually find, or anything you want to know about your sales. So basically, the system will give us all of the information here. So if you are losing, that means your cost and the price are not properly defined. So as you can see, my cost here and the prices are almost the same, and some are at the losing side. So you have to input all of the cost and prices accurately. And we're going to check the sales trend. The sales trend by date basically show us what is the what's the date that gave us more profit or more sales. So you can see it here, including the sales trend by hour. So with this report, we actually we're actually trying to know what is the best timing that your store is selling. Uh, a very simple report, but give us the best, or the most important information about our sales. Then, especially, we can also view the fast moving items to know what is the item that most people are buying, and then the slow moving, of course, so that you can decide if you have to let go of some items that are not selling. So all of these reports are available, including the detailed collection, how much the sales collection summary, what are the payment types that the customer used for the specific dates. All of it are summarized here. Then if we voided the transactions, we can see the void reports here. And then the sales collection is actually detailed, including the OR number and items per cashier, and item sales for all the cashiers. So it depends on your requirement, but you just have to choose which one of these reports are going to be useful for you. And if there is a report here that is not included, you can ask us. We can basically create a new report for you. So just let us know. And the system also can uh, can handle all of the expenses transactions. So you just have to define all of your expenses here, and then you can make an entry on the expenses entry. And the system will give you a report about expenses summary, or detailed expenses, either per location or for the whole company. So that's about the iSolutions. And if you have a question, please let us know, and we will be very glad to help you in starting to use the iSolutions. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.